Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article here. It is fairly short. There is a link in the description. I think it would be fair to say that this is very much an initial report at this point in time. It's quite likely that further details will come out over the next few days. Perhaps I'll provide an updated video depending on what details do come forward. If you do appreciate the coverage of this topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. It is a tragedy, a drive-by shooting of a car that was parked at an intersection at a stop sign. Shouldn't say parked, it was, stopped at a stop sign at an intersection in Texas. The specific location is the 13300 block of Northborough Drive, 13300 block of Northborough Drive, Houston, Texas. This happened early Sunday morning. As I say, the information we have is pretty light, but essentially a car pulled up close to the victim's vehicle where there was a mother and two children, a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. A vehicle seemingly pulled up next to, or certainly close to, the vehicle, and then one, perhaps more, gunman started shooting at the vehicle. We don't know why. There's no understanding as to whether or not the mother, the children, were the intended targets. We don't know. We don't know what the motive for the shooting would be. We also don't know who the shooters are, shooter or shooters. The only description we have is that they could be two black males in a dark colored vehicle. That's it. That's all the information we have in regards to the suspects. If anyone has any information, of course, contacts Houston Police's Homicide Division. Now, it is a tragedy. The 5-year-old was shot and killed. The 8-year-old was also shot, but they are expected to make a full recovery. That's the only blessing that we have here. We don't know if the 5-year-old was a boy or a girl, and the same with the 8-year-old. We don't know if they're a boy or a girl. I'm presuming they're siblings. That's my assumption. I believe the mother is the mother of both children, and she fled the scene. So she didn't wait for emergency medical services nor the police. She fled the scene and went directly to the hospital, and I would congratulate her for doing that. Of course, she was I would say that's the right thing to do. I think it's perfectly legal too. But she saw that her two children had been shot, and she immediately took them to the hospital, and that may have had some impact on the fact that the 8-year-old is expected to survive. So I don't know for sure that that is the case, but I do feel like congratulating the mother in that regard. But of course, such hollow words. Her life has been upended, destroyed, shattered, with not only the death of her 5-year-old child, but also the severe injury of her 8-year-old. Minding her own business, driving home perhaps, early Sunday morning, perhaps going to the groceries. We don't know. We don't know exactly when this was happening, but whatever she was doing, she was essentially minding her own business. A car pulled up fairly close, presumably, and started shooting, seemingly at her, at their vehicle. So, full condolences to the victim's family, of course, particularly the mother. Again, we don't know that she was the target. Maybe she was. Maybe she wasn't. Why would she be? I mean, to me, this seems like an assassination attempt. Why would anyone want to assassinate her? Could it be a domestic dispute? We saw in New York City, I think, a 20-year-old woman pushing a stroller with her 3-month-old child. Her ex ran up to her, put a gun right next to her head, point blank, killed her. I don't wish to muddy the water, by confusing the two cases. But that does happen. Domestic violence situations do happen. Could it be an ex? Could it be a domestic violence situation? Perhaps. The other situation that I could think of, and this is speculation on my part, of course, and apologies for suggesting this if it's going to cause offence, particularly to the mother, but perhaps it was gang related. Perhaps it was drug gang related, you know. Women are a part of gangs. Mothers are a part of gangs. It could be that she was opposition. It could be that there was beef there between rival gangs or similar. And it could have been a hit, an assassination. Maybe she's the partner of a drug dealer. I'm speculating, of course. This is sheer speculation, but perhaps she's the partner of a drug dealer, let's say, a gang member, who's hard to attack. Maybe he's in jail. I'm speculating. I'm speculating based on similar cases that I've read through. It could be that the gangbangers decided to kill the mother and perhaps even purposely the children because they weren't able to touch or harm the partner. You know, these things happen. The last couple of minutes has been pure speculation, so please, you know, don't take any of that seriously, of course. They're not accusations in any way, shape or form. Again, all we know is that seemingly it could be two black males in a dark coloured vehicle that are the guilty parties. They were driving westbound on Rush Street. The victims were travelling northbound on Northborough. And that's the information that we have. So I'm going to wrap things up here at this point, guys. I'm going to make a few more videos this evening. Again, if you do appreciate the coverage of this type of topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. And thank you for your time.